Welcome back. How you guys doing? Trying to get my mic set up. Got distracted. Can you hear me? The music, I can't wait to go live again on this podcast so you guys can enjoy the vibes. We got another episode. It's been 2 weeks. We had a lot go on. A lot has changed. A lot has happened. Get ready. About to update you guys on all of it. Let's go. Welcome back to the podcast. I'm your host, Brian, aka The Warrior. This is The Warrior's Vision, Season 5, Episode 3. How are you guys? It's been a while. Not a long while. It's been about 2 weeks. 3 weeks. It's been 3 weeks. I dropped an episode August 18th. Today it is September 7th. So it's been about 3 weeks, I believe. I was supposed to be doing one every other week, but as you see there in the title, you see it in the title. You're probably like, what does that even mean though? What is that? Episode 3 is different now. It is definitely different now. I'm feeling good. And I'm not nervous. I just feel good, and what's the word? I don't even know what the word would be, but you know, I don't like sharing a lot of information, especially about my family. You know, I like to keep that off the books. I don't like to put information out there because people like to use that against you, or come after your family or whatever the case may be. But personally, I'm a private person. I know you might be like, private? How are you private? You've been sharing all kinds of things about yourself. I'm still in private. The things that I'm sharing are, it's for a person that may be needing some guidance if they're dealing with the same things that I was dealing with. You know what I'm saying? So to that aspect, I'm not private on that part of it, because I feel like it's something that someone needs to hear so they can avoid those same potholes, roadblocks, issues down the line in their life. And again, like I said before, we're here to help others. And if you're, experiencing something in life and you're not sharing that, how you overcame it or how you overcome that situation, what are you doing? What are you doing? So, that stuff is not too private because I've grown from it, and it's good to share. There's other things that I don't even know what I would say would be private. Well, besides my family. But today's episode, as you see there, is different now. I'm trying to keep my dog tags in check. They're doing their thing right now. But I don't know if you can see Hard Parking Podcast. When a fellow podcaster friend that I've been in chats with for a very long time. I've met these guys. Well, not met them in person, but during the COVID situation, doing that stuff. And they've been in my corner since 2020. And, it's good to support people that you like. Support people that, that you've been in conversations with, and you believe in what they're doing. It's good to support those. So go check the podcast out. Very good podcast. If you like automotive things, sometimes it's not about automotive. Some sports talk, just all kinds of conversations. So go check that podcast out. Hard Parking Podcast. All right, so let's get into this episode 3. I've been thinking about it for I've been thinking about it for the past 2 weeks. I just been trying to find time to get the episode going. And here we are. So, as you guys may or may not know, some of you know, and some of you don't know. But I am a dad again. Well, I'm still a dad, but I'm a newborn dad. We have a baby. She is about to be a month old come next week. It's been amazing. It's been exciting. It's been a long time coming. Unexpected. Uh, Unexpected, joyous, different, a different, experience different emotions throughout the pregnancy. But the greatest emotion or greatest thing that I experienced was grateful, blessed. Uh, any of those words. Let me give you some history. I have kids, and they were from previous relationships. My youngest, or the youngest, I'm saying that wrong. My first child that I had was when I was 17, I believe. I was 17. I was still in high school, and that was my daughter. She's now in college. Um, she's doing very good. She's now in college. This is her first year in college. She's doing very good. But I had her at a young age, and when we teenagers, we think we know it all. We think we have it all figured out, and um, we, we're smarter than our parents. We can see all the potholes and roadblocks that might be in front of us. We already have it figured out, right? So we had the baby, we had my daughter, and things didn't go as I thought they would have gone. Um, I ended up leaving school, my choice. I ended up leaving school because I was trying to do the right thing, but I was still a boy. I was still a child. I was still trying to figure out who I was or what am I going to do, or you know. But I know deep down inside of me, I wanted to be there for my daughter, right? Fast forward, I end up having, let me see, 3 more. Yeah, I'm drawing a blank. 3 more. A lot of that time. So in between the kids, I was going military. I was away. So a lot of those years are blurs because long deployments, workups, training sessions. I was not there. I was a present father, but I wasn't present. If you understand what I'm saying. Um, I was a present dad. I just wasn't there. Um, and then these were with different women. So I was out here just out of control, not really out of control, but not being responsible. Having kids and just messing myself up, creating issues where there shouldn't have been issues, creating drama and expecting someone else to uh, you know uh, handle that drama for me, or not for me but with me. You know what I'm saying? And that was, as I look back on it, like I've said many times to my wife, that it was uh, unfair, and definitely understandable that if no one wanted to deal with that type of nonsense. When I was in the Navy, I was married, and I had my son, but again, I was in the Navy. I was going. Um, was present, but not present. And then we ended up getting divorced because the military lifestyle was too much, uh, on top of some other issues, and went our separate ways. So all my kids, they stay with their parents or with their moms, and I got them on the weekend. And throughout those times, whenever I got out of the military, I had them. But I was lacking a job. I didn't have the job stability that I wanted. I didn't have the money that I wanted after getting out of the military. I was struggling a lot. So again, I was present, but I wasn't present. Um, I would definitely say that if I had to grade myself back in that time frame, I was a horrible dad. I was a horrible dad, horrible. At that time, I was married as well. I, horrible husband. I was a overall horrible person. This is 2016 and beyond, or in the past, and I had to do a lot of growing. I nearly had to lose everything before I finally woke up and had to, you know, I had to start holding myself accountable for the decisions that I made, the for the bad decisions that I made in personnel. Picking people out, it was bad. It was just bad. Being irrational, being emotional, allowing revenge and anger to control my emotions and control my reactions to what someone may have or may not have done. I had to check all of that. Again, I was present, but I wasn't present. So let's fast forward. It is now, 2021. No, it's 2022, 2021. We in Alabama. We in Wing, Alabama, and I'm assuming. Well, I'm not assuming, but I know that's when she got pregnant back in. When did she say? I don't know. It was right before we moved, but we didn't know until January or February. And when she told me, I was in disbelief. I was like, "There's no way. There's no way you're pregnant." We were already planning what we was gonna do because our son now he's gonna be 13 in October. So we was already planning our getaway. We was already planning our freedom, what we were gonna be doing. Uh, just it was already like, all right, we got maybe seven, 7 more years, and he probably gonna be gone or whatever. And we just gonna live up our, live it up. And that sounds no, it don't sound bad. It's how many parents out there, you know, they're grateful for their kids, but they also can't wait till they can, enjoy each other again and be able to do some things on their own again. That there's nothing wrong with that. Don't 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 you pick up that stone, put it down. There's nothing wrong with that. Be honest with yourself, all right? Um I remember my dad telling me when I was a teenager, he's like, having kids is hard on a marriage. It is. There's different point of views on certain things, and there's a lot of compromising, a lot of holding back and allowing things to play out. So don't you know what I'm saying? All right. Uh, so we end up, she ended up being pregnant, and I was shocked, and I was like, I'm not believing no test until you actually go to the hospital and have an appointment and they do the sauna thing and they they show the baby. I wasn't gonna believe it because it's been so many years. Had been so many years. I was like, there's no way. We're so close to freedom. There is no way. And sure enough, she brought that picture, and that was my little, my little baby in the picture. It was so many emotions came over me. It was just like I was shocked but happy at the same time. I was shocked and happy. And then I went from happy to being grateful, and went from grateful to being thankful. and went from thankful to being to recognizing how blessed I am to be able to have another opportunity to do it right. Right? As the title says, it's different now. It's different now. It's different now because I'm wiser. It's different now because I'm a better person overall. It's different now because I am stronger mentally, emotionally, and physically. Um, I'm in a different space. I am different than who I was in 2008, 2010, 2016. To all those years, I am different. And this is total everything has been feeling since she has been born. I've been appreciative of every cry, every moment she wakes up in the middle of the night. I'm soaking it all in. Um, the first night we brought her home, she I think she was like eating and waking up every 15 or 30 minutes, and I was up. Although knowing that I can't really do much, but I wanted to be present. I wanted to be present while being present. And I wanted, my wife to know that if, I was there for more support, even though I couldn't physically do anything because, she's breastfeeding. So I couldn't do anything, but I could, you know, pick up the baby and hand her to her and wrap her up, just be there because I never got to experience that. And during those times that I was a messed up human being, right? I always wanted that, but I wasn't ready for that. I wanted when I had my first daughter, my first child, I wanted that, but I wasn't ready. Um, as time went on, I still wasn't ready, and it took a very long time for me to get ready. And God knows, God knows, makes you want to, question, but I don't question it because things had to happen, things had to line up for things to happen the way that they're happening now. You know, I don't question it. He gives us free will to make our own decision and make our own choices. And in those choices, he deals with us in mercy and in grace. I had so many ups and downs, so many times. I don't know how many times I told my mom where I felt like the things that I was going through, it was enough for me to lose my mind and just do something crazy and just end up in jail. I felt like I was going to snap. There was so many times I felt like that because nothing was going right. And at that time I was pointing the finger at everyone else. It's their fault. It's child support. It's the mom. She acting crazy. She won't allow me to do this, or you know, it's her fault that she made me get out of the military. All these things I would always pointing the finger at someone else. And if you see if you're following me on Twitter, you know how big I am on responsibility and accountability. Like that's my thing because I lacked it so much. I wasn't disciplined enough to, hold myself accountable. Now I gravitate to that. I don't want to hear any more excuses. And I try to stop other people from experiencing those same, errors in life. I try to, share some of that information, some of that things that I've learned to them so they can look at themselves in the mirror. Because when you look in the mirror, it's you. There's no one else in the mirror. It's you. And you have to fix you. You can't worry about fixing everybody else. You have to fix you. And, I finally got to that point where I fixed myself. Years went on, and here we are, 2022, September 8th. No, 7th. September 7th, and I have me a baby girl 12 years later. And I'm excited about it. Like, it is, I'm telling you, when I say I am a sponge right now, soaking it all up. I am a sponge, soaking it all up. Um, she's definitely motivated me to go even harder in my training, in my goal to make this business, this podcast, this network, the brand into a big theme where I can pass it down to them while showcasing um, that we can help others and bring them along, you know, being an inspiration and inspiring others to do the same thing. But man, this time is different. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm excited about this new journey. There's nothing that I have literally enjoyed every moment of my baby girl. The crying, the waking up. I've enjoyed it all. I call her the little ball and chain because she can't be anywhere without either her mom or me. She has to be on, and our whole purpose right now is to do everything as natural as possible. Whether it's breastfeeding or some of you guys know we're trying to do like the cloth diapers, food straight out of the garden. We're trying to do it all like that, and I've been hopefully this deer season I can get some deer hide, learn how to tan that, and make her some moccasins, and she's gonna have a whole different type of lifestyle, and that's what we're shooting for. So I can't wait. No, actually I can't because I'm not trying to rush this. Uh, I'm a sponge for every moment. um, and my brother, he has a family, and uh, he did it the right way. He has a family, 3 kids, all by the same woman, and I would just watch them, and like, man, that's amazing. Like he gets to wake up with them every day. He gets to be around when they're doing schoolwork, breakfast, lunch, dinner. He is with them. Family vacations or whatever the case may be. He gets to see them literally grow up. I didn't get to experience that with my other ones. We all my kids were close. You know, I we text, we talk. My other son is supposed to be coming down here in the summertime. He came and visited me in Virginia, but yeah, we just it was just I wasn't the dad that I needed to be for them, and I've apologized so many times, and I'm sure they are tired of hearing it, but it's just you know that really irked me, or what's the word, bothered me that I wasn't doing the things that I needed to do because I was focusing on other things that were either out of my control or something that I could have fixed, but was too ignorant or blind because of pride or because I wanted to blame everyone else. Today, it is different. We no longer do that. We handle everything. We take full responsibility, and we don't allow that to interrupt what we are building. We don't allow those things to interrupt what we are building no more. Um, so that's what held me up for the past 3 weeks. The baby, I was very sure, very positive that she was gonna be screaming her head off, but somehow she's quiet. I'm shocked. I am shocked. She doesn't scream her head off very often, and where my office is at, it's all the way on the other side of the house, and they're all on the other side. So it's was it 7:55 right now? Excuse me. So I'm pretty sure she's probably resting. Um, but yeah, man, I'm not gonna hold you any longer. I just wanted to share this information. I just wanted to share this story, share a little bit of myself. You know, a lot of people don't know that part of me. They don't know. I'm not sure how many people know how many kids I actually have. I'm not sure how many people know that, but you know, I'm sharing that information because I feel like it is important not to know, you know, uh, the number of kids or anything like that, but to know that you can still make things right. Things may be rough at the beginning. You know, you can always grow up, learn from it, and make things right. Um, you know, you can never, like I said, we thought we was done. We thought it was a wrap. We thought freedom was around the corner. We thought it was around the corner. And boom, here we are 12 years later with a brand new baby. And I just want to say, never take those moments for granted. If you have kids or whatever, kids, your spouse, you know, your family members, whatever, don't take those moments for granted. Oh, I know I found that we complain a lot about things that don't even matter. You know, we're so in a rush and in a hurry to, you know, get something. We like, I can't wait to get this, or I can't wait to experience this. And when it comes and it's not what we thought was going to be, so then we complain about it. Nah, nah, nah. I embrace it and I enjoy it because I didn't think I would ever be able to do it. And when you feel like you're not going to be able to do something ever again, and when you're able to do it, you have a whole new perspective on it. You love it. There's nothing negative in it, no matter how annoying or what someone else may say. It may be annoying or agitating. You see it as a blessing and as something that is beautiful. And that's where I'm at right now. There's nothing. I'm telling you, the baby can stay up all night crying. It would not bother me. I get up at 3:45 in the morning. I usually go to bed. You know, I'm out of the office about 8, but my eyeballs probably don't close around like 11. And then I'm up again. You know, I have something that I got to get done. I have stuff that I got to get done. So her being up, if she was to pull an all nighter, that wouldn't bother me at all. I would get up and make sure I knock these things out of the park and try to sneak in a little nap whenever that's possible. But we'll have a topic on that, complaining instead of being appreciative. We'll definitely have a topic on that. But yeah, that is where we're at, and um, I still plan on doing some live shows. Just gotta figure out how the baby's gonna respond, or gotta figure out how loud her cry can get. That's all. So let's go ahead and jump into this contact information. As you see it there, this is the Warriors Vision podcast, powered and brought to you by the Warriors Collection Network. Boom. I need a bomb. I need to have a bomb drop to like make it. Let's see. No, I need to find a bomb sound when I bring that in. But anyway, follow me on IG at Warriors underscore collection underscore. You can also follow the network Warriors underscore collection underscore network. The YouTube channel .com/Warriors Collection Network. We are uploading videos, folks. Please go there and subscribe, like, share, comment. Let's get that YouTube channel going. The goal is to have enough subscribers and get real familiar with the camera while making content, so that at one day in the future we are able to create our own little platform and bring more entertainment, add in some entertainment, add in some learning, you know, courses or something like that where you can watch and do for yourself. So please go to the YouTube channel, subscribe to the channel, like, share, and comment. You can follow me on Twitter at cthrow1, and we are on TikTok. I don't know what I'm doing on there. It's definitely for the kids. It's crazy. But I put some things on there. I put some stuff on there, and you can go check out for yourself. Go see if it's worthy of a follow. go go see if it's worthy of a follow. I have some stuff on there. Nothing heavy hitting. It's no heavy hitter content. All that stuff is on YouTube. Also, I forgot to put it on here, but our locals community page, Warriors Collection Network, our locals page, where we have, if you're looking for a workout plan, if you're trying to get into powerlifting, you're trying to get into, Muay Thai, we're going to be doing some jiu-jitsu stuff, definitely some shoot move communication, some gear talk, home defense talk. We're going to do all that there. And the classes, our webinar classes will be exclusively on that. I'm going to do some classes on Twitter Spaces, those will be free, but the other classes will be like the full-fledged blown classes. Webinar classes will be on the locals community page. So go and sign up. It's a little app that you have to download from Google Play or Apple, I believe. And you just have to sign up. You can be a paid member, a member that pays, or you can be have a free subscription where I still post things to the free side of the paywall, and it's still good stuff, especially seeing what we're doing, some of the behind the scenes. And I haven't went in there and done a what was I calling it, a conversation after the podcast, where I would, after this episode, I would go to the locals community and fire up a live Q&A about the episode that I just did, like a live Q&A basically for 15 minutes or so. But we haven't got the followers on that page yet, so I'm waiting. I don't want to put that out there and not. I guess I could. We'll see. But yeah, that stuff is out there. Go and subscribe, follow, like, join, be a part of the community. All right. Here's our audio page, please. And if you want to listen to us on, straight, put me in your ear and just listen while you're working out or running or walking or whatever the case may be, Anchor.fm, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Audible, Overcast, Radio Public, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Pocket Cast, and Breaker. We are on the audio side. If you don't want to watch the video, we are on the audio side. All right, folks. Many options to get the podcast, many options to consume the podcast, and many options to consume the content that we are putting out to you guys. All right. Again, folks, if you don't want to, as you see it on the bottom of the screen, Taker Bar, patronize the store, which is fine. Please share. Sharing is free. I don't believe it costs you anything. And I don't I don't believe it costs you anything to hit that share button. I don't believe it costs you anything to hit the like button. And I don't believe it costs you anything to comment. So we're so quick to, follow these elites and super popular people who don't care anything about you, or will probably take your money that you've been giving them and chain you with it. That is the hardcore truth. Meanwhile, we have people that we have people that that you can actually talk to, the owners, and what they stand for. What I stand for. What I stand on. Who I am. If you don't, go back through my podcast, The Seasons, and listen to them and find out who is this guy? Who and why do they call him Warrior? because of the things that I've been through, the things that I have done, the things that I have seen, and how I have battled back to be who I am today. That's why. So, again, folks, if you can, please share, like, comment. And on that note, folks, I hope you have a great day. Oh, real quick before we get out of here, the month of September, we're trying to get these numbers up for the donations going to Code of Vets. Please go to the store if you love coffee, premium coffee for premium warriors. We donate 10% of our sales to Code of Vets to help warriors out who are struggling in real time. So go get a bag of coffee. Get a bag of coffee. If you don't like coffee, buy the coffee. Donate it to a police station, fire station, homeless shelter, a hospital, dog pound, whatever. You'll be helping too, that'll help. That'll help. And if you want to get a pick, we have subscriptions, and you can save money with these subscriptions. Also, with the subscriptions, there are rewards. We have a rewards program set up in there, so you'll be rewarded for your loyalty to the brand. All right, so check the store out, www.warriorscollectionbrand.com. Go to the Warriors Coffee Collection and pick you up a bag. All right, folks. This has been fun. I gotta get to my little baby. We'll see you again. I promise, real soon. All right. This is the Warriors Vision Podcast. I'm your host, Brian, aka Warrior, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.